just feels like a motorcycle. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're with a 1978 Yamaha XS650. Time to take it out of storage and see if it'll run. This is my son-in-law's motorcycle. I gave it to him a couple of years ago, and it's got a story. We'll talk about this bike a little bit later. It's been sitting in the corner for the winter, so now it's time to put the battery back in, put some gas in it, and see what it needs. Okay, let's check the oil. Yep. Looks good, and it's right at the fill mark. Okay, I put it on the side stand so I can put some gas in it so I don't drip gas everywhere. Can't remember whether the starter button, worked or not, and it just worked. And let's try again. Now it's not working. Oh, we are pouring some fuel out. Let's just, it looks as though it doesn't appear to be pouring out anymore. Let's see if it'll start up as we make the list of things we have to do. Come on, stay with us. Let's try choking. Come on. Hold on. Come on. Nope, not that. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Maybe we'll give it a little bit of idle. What do we have? Let's see if we give it a little bit of idle. Let's make sure we're running on both. Yeah, we got a little. Let's see if it oils up and it goes away. It's running on both. It's making a little bit of racket. Sounds like it's on the... Maybe it's the valve. We could adjust the valves and see. Let's take it for a quick ride. Before we go for a ride, I'm going to add a little bit of sea foam in it. Let me pull the cap off. I don't know if this stuff works. I don't know. Also, don't know that it doesn't. Let me know your thoughts. What snake oil do you use? And yeah, I probably use too much, but if it'll clean out the carb, clean out everything, we're okay with it. Okay, let's go and start this thing up. Okay, see if clutch works. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We do have a little valve chatter. Put my helmet and gloves on. We're just riding in the neighborhood. We're not going to leave the neighborhood because it's about to start raining. XS650 is one of my favorite platforms. such a, just feels like a motorcycle. Just kind of raw, lots of vibration, just. Yeah, so this guy ran pretty good. It needs a little tune-up. We need some things here or there. We do have the side covers. He has the side covers at their house. When they shipped it, he took the side covers off because they shipped it from New Jersey down. So it needs some love, and you know, I know a couple people willing to give it to it. Here are the fittings that we use to free the engine, and you can use it for any engine really. You screw it into the spark plug hole. This is the bottom of a spark plug that's been welded to this, so we have a grease fitting, just like this. This was a little thread. Welded. Yoda made these, and you screw them in. One thing we learned on this one is make sure you back your valves off so that you get them to close, regardless of what position they are. You just want to get them to close, because we filled this exhaust with grease, and boy, was it a smoke show. Kind of simple thing. Maybe we'll free up an engine using these in the future. We did a while back, but they work really good. You just hook the grease gun to it, and especially if it's an air or electric grease gun, to where but boy, you will empty a cartridge pretty quickly. Well, that's pretty awesome. But these are really good. Again, just a spark plug. You get rid of the porcelain, you weld that to this. This was just a piece of pipe fitting. Another piece, then a grease zerk right in the end. And there you go, have it. Okay, so based on the way this guy ran, carburetors seemed pretty good. You know, didn't spit or sputter anywhere through, so that was pretty good. We'll adjust the valves and check the timing, do normal stuff. The oil looks good. The oil probably wasn't changed not that long ago. The oil looks good, so we'll go through that. We'll do a safety check on everything just to make sure he's good. I didn't check to see if we had a horn. No, we'll make sure we get a horn in there. We'll do those sort of things. I'm going to wait and do that because I'm going to do that with him. He'll have most of the answers to the questions that he may have when he's out riding it. Hey, it's not doing this. What could I do? So this is a thing that I like to do on these older, the later Yamahas. When you get into the later 650s, everything starts to swing up. Right, even the bars, they start getting a little higher, a little pullback. And you can see I flipped the fork gears upside down. So I could drop the headlight about 3 inches. The headlight normally sits up here, normally sits way up there. So if you see it, let me set you guys up. So again, changing the tank. This tank is, the later tank kind of slopes down a little bit more. Later is the newer ones. So the newer tanks slope down a little bit more. This 75 tank's my favorite. And by flipping these over, that headlight would normally sit up here, and the whole bike looks like it's doing this. Let me get a light on. The other thing I did, move these from the top to the bottom. So they normally sit up top, and you move them to the bottom, and it drops everything down. It's just a simple little thing. Instead of having it bolt on top of the triple tree, you put it underneath, and it just brings everything down. Just fits a little bit better. Just by bolting it underneath the triple tree as opposed to on top of, you drop the gauges down a bit. Just a fun little hack. You don't have to spend any money. All you have to do is reposition where they are, pull the forks off, flip those upside down, and you're good to go. I like the position of the headlight down here as opposed to way up here. That's just personal preference. But it's a fun little hack that I think gives the bike a little bit more, makes it look a little more attractive. This is a kind of special special to me. So let me show you the motorcycle that I had that I used to ask questions on the forum. Well, this was it. It was a little 1978, the same 1978 Yamaha XS650. Again, I put 75 tank and 10s on it. I got this thing for $50 delivered. And then, but it didn't look like this. And I built it in this little cafe racer with the handlebars and the gauges. And that was it. I bought on Amazon with Hilton Honors points. I did spend money on the fender, the tank, and the side covers, just because I like that. And then we built this. Carrie and I made the seat. We took the rear fender and just rolled it up. Fun little bike. This motorcycle is how I met Yoda, my old friend. Taught me everything I know about motorcycles. And then I traded this motorcycle. Again, you got to remember, stay with me. This is there will be a test at the end. So I had this Yamaha XS650 I paid $50 for, having carb issues. Message on Facebook group, ended up meeting Yoda. I called him Yoda because ironically, the day before I met him, the night before, I was talking to my son and I said, I need to find a motorcycle Yoda. I need to find some old guy that knows everything about everything. And I told him, I said, I thought I had found some locally, but they were, I ended up being their Yoda. So I needed to find another one. The very next day I posted and then I found this guy. He lived 30 minutes away from where I live, and so we became fast friends. And then, back to the story. This motorcycle ended up turning into this pickup truck. I traded it. This guy had this pickup truck. I traded him. I rode this motorcycle to this guy, not this guy, but to the owner of the truck. Got in the tow truck, towed it home. And then Yoda and Trapper, his friend Trapper, and I put a new engine, new transmission in Trapper's yard. So that's why this motorcycle kind of means something. I don't have this one anymore because I traded it and then it moved on. It did show up on Marketplace once, but the guy wanted ridiculous amounts of money and it had been bastardized. And so, you know, I thought about getting it back, but I didn't want to. I have the truck, and that's why this motorcycle that I have, not this one, but the one that Guillaume has, Guillaume's motorcycle, this one right over here, it's kind of a tribute to that other one. You know, that's the reason why this one looks like this and that. So it's Guillaume's now. If he ever wants to get rid of it, it just moves back over here, so it's not a problem. So that's the rest of the story. Like I said, there will be a test at the end, so stick around. So this 1978 Yamaha XS650 is off to a good start. We're going to put some miles on it, either by me or by Guillaume, I don't know. But I'm in the process of trying to free up space in the garage/shop. So this guy is moving to a garage near me, meaning Guillaume's house. So Guillaume and my daughter Kayla, our daughter Kayla, we did it together. Now I know this tank is dirty. We'll clean it up later, but I'll show you this just right before we leave. I don't know if you can see it, but there's gold flake in it. So guys, the next time you see this thing, you will see Guillaume with me because he's going to have to do some work on it. But as far as this guy, it runs. All we did was put a battery in it, put gas in it, and it's not leaking anymore. It was leaking, it stopped, it kind of healed itself. So that's good. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And remember, it's May, so that means a video every single day at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'll see you tomorrow.